Hi everybody, I'm Paddy Hunter-Murphy, and this is the Senior Pickleball Tips Podcast, where we discuss everything pickleball as it relates to us seniors.
Hey everyone, how you doing? For those of you watching on video, special hello. If you've been watching these podcasts on video, oh poor you, you'll be seeing them raw. I think on one interview, poor Kevin Beeson dropped his pencil or something and there was a big pause. But anyway, you'll see them raw and ready. So special welcome to all of you watching on video. Okay, today we are going to be looking at the volley. In pickleball, the volley is one of the most important skills to master, particularly at the non-volley zone or the kitchen line. Let's first look at volley techniques, which is really the foundation of the volley. Proper grip. Okay, your grip on the paddle, it's really important. The most common grip for volleys is the continental grip, which we've talked about before. It's sometimes called the hammer grip, where you pick up your paddle and you pretend it's a hammer and you're knocking a piece of nail into a wood, and that's your continental grip. Nice and easy. This grip, it allows for versatility. So no matter how it's coming at you, if you keep this continental grip, you'll be able to put it away, you'll be able to place it where you want to. Okay, get yourself in the ready position. Positioning yourself correctly at the non-volley zone line is key to reacting quickly. Okay, your knees should be slightly bent, paddle held out in front of your chest, and your weight balanced on the balls of your feet. Now, here's a tip. Keeping your paddle at shoulder height helps you be prepared for both offensive and defensive volleys. So if you have it in front of you, those of you watching on video can actually see me do this. If you have the paddle in front of you, you're more ready for it. And we'll be looking at that a little bit later. This may seem strange at first, but you soon get used to it. Okay, the swing for your volley. You need a compact swing. So avoid large swings. These could cause mishits and unforced errors. So the volley's about control. The volley in pickleball actually is more of a punch or a stab rather than a full swing. Focus on short, controlled movements with a firm wrist. So you're not being very wristy. Squash players out there, keep your wrist firm. Try and avoid being too wristy as you are on a squash court. For power, use your body and core to push through the ball instead of relying on a big paddle swing. Things come at you pretty quick and fast sometimes at the net, so you need to be having a compact swing. Soft hands. Developing soft hands is critical for controlling the pace of the ball during dinks or soft volleys. Right, a loose grip really allows you to absorb the energy of hard shots and keep that ball in play without sending it flying out of bounds. Nowadays, a lot of people are hitting pretty hard and low drives, and having those soft hands can be really helpful to get it back so it doesn't just ping all over the place. Here's a tip. When necessary, tighten your grip for a more offensive volley. But for most controlled exchanges, maintain a soft touch. So if you really are going to be putting it away, if it's a little bit over the net and you feel you can put it away, tighten your grip. Okay, winning at the net. Let's just look at some tactics now. Right, once you've nailed the technique, easier said than done. It's time to think about the tactical side of volleys, okay? Good players don't just hit it back. They position it carefully, purposefully even, to set up the next shot or force their opponents into difficult positions. And this is really important when you're volleying. So lots of things here. One, target your opponent's feet. One of the most effective tactics when you're volleying is aim it at your opponent's feet. A low volley forces your opponent to hit upward. giving you a chance to close in and hit a more aggressive shot. It also increases the likelihood of an error from your opponent. So target it down at your opponent's feet. Now here's a tip. Don't aim for the sidelines. Aim towards the middle. When you're volleying at the net just outside the kitchen line, obviously your toes are outside the kitchen line, don't aim for the sidelines. Aim towards the middle or down to the feet. Play it safe and get it in. Number 2, attack their weaknesses. Okay, everyone's got weaknesses, and part of smart volleying is exploiting these weaknesses. For example, if your opponent has a weak backhand, target it all the time with your volley. If one player is maybe less mobile, direct your shots towards them to keep them off balance. If an opponent tends to overhit when pressured, be more aggressive in your net play to force errors. Okay, here's a tip. Hit at least 50% of your volleys to the stronger player. If one of your opponents is especially weaker and you are not in competitive play, this ensures everyone gets something out of the point. It's not always about winning. So if you're in a 4 and your opponents, one's quite good and one's really weak, don't just volley it the whole time to the weak player. Don't just bash it at them. I mean, you want to have a bit of a game. You want their stronger player to have a bit of a game. Just do it to enjoy. That's what pickleball's all about.
Quick message. We've just launched something completely free for senior pickleball players. As many of you know, my brother Terry and I run the Senior Pickleball Tips Facebook group, now with over 140,000 members from 63 countries. I know, it's crazy. And we are in the process of building the new Senior Pickleball Academy. Inside, you'll learn in different ways. You can watch coaching videos, listen to podcasts, try the drills and join live group webinars. We're also creating 4 levels: new beginners, advanced beginners, low intermediates and high intermediates, each with its own content so you can improve step by step. But we want you to join early and tell us what you want. That will help you on your senior pickleball journey. And the best part, it's free to join. Just click the link in the show notes and let's build the world's best senior pickleball community together. Okay, now let's get back to the podcast.
Okay, number 3, drop volleys. These are an essential part of advanced play. They keep the rallies going and they force your opponent to hit from awkward positions. These soft volleys are especially useful when you're at the kitchen line. The goal is to keep the ball low and short, just clearing the net to maintain control of the point. So basically, let's say you're in the transition zone, you're running forward, you hit a good long drive, both of your opponents are way back in the court, they get the ball back. One of your options is drop volley, soft hands, drop volley. Right, here's another tip. This is an extremely difficult shot to undertake, especially for anyone who's a beginner or a novice, someone, maybe an intermediate might be able to do this. Beware also, because against good players, this seldom works, as they anticipate it and get to the kitchen line quickly, therefore losing you the advantage of being up at the kitchen. So be careful, but certainly if you're a beginner, if you're a novice, if you're a low intermediate, a drop volley can be incredibly effective. Okay, let's look at strategy. Thinking a step ahead. This is always important, isn't it? We need to play chess, not checkers on the court. I wonder who said that. Let's try and find out one day. So here are some strategies that will help you outplay your opponents. Okay, number 1, control the kitchen line. In pickleball, whoever controls the non-volley zone typically controls the match. Staying close to the kitchen line and volleying early gives you more options for placing your shots and applying pressure. When volleying at the net, you can hit angles, drop volleys, and put your opponents on the defensive. Games are won and lost at the kitchen line. So here's a tip. Keep your paddle up when you're at the kitchen line, exchanging volleys with your opponents. 85% of your volleys at this time ought to be backhands, saving time, not switching to the forehand. So aim for their forehand side, which can be more tricky to return. And we're going to be looking at this a little bit later. If you wait until the end of the podcast, Kevin Beeson, an excellent coach, is going to be looking at this, and we'll have 2 minutes of chatting with him. Number 2, attack at the right moment. Not every volley is an opportunity to go for it and go for a winner. You've got to learn to recognize the difference between an offensive and defensive volley situation. And that actually is key. Obviously, attack when the ball is above the net and you can hit it downward, or your opponent is off balance and out of position, or you can surprise your opponent with an unexpected pace or angle. Here's a tip. Use table tennis-like backhand top spins, if you can, to hit the ball above net height so it goes over and then downwards. Now, this is a pretty difficult shot. So as a beginner or a novice, I wouldn't worry about this. I just get it back. But if you're an intermediate, you might want to start playing this shot and see how it goes. If you're in a defensive situation, focus on staying calm, blocking the shot back and resetting the rally. And remember, one of the principal strategies and tactics in pickleball is keep the ball in. Just keep it going. Okay, number 3, stay patient and consistent. Pickleball is often a game of patience, even at the net, where volleys can come fast and furious. The most successful players are those who stay consistent. Avoid the temptation to go for the kill shot too early. Wait for the right opportunity. If you're patient and consistently keeping the ball in play, your opponent is more likely to make a mistake. Remember, a lot of points in pickleball, the majority are from mistakes made by your opponent. Common mistakes to avoid when you're volleying. Overhitting, especially in tight exchanges. Players tend to swing too hard. Keep your volleys controlled and compact. Another mistake, backing away from the net. Staying engaged at the kitchen line is crucial. Backing up gives your opponent more angles to exploit. Overcommitting to one side is also a mistake. Keep your stance balanced so you can react quickly to forehand and backhand volleys. Overcommitting to one side leaves you vulnerable. And another mistake, letting the ball drop. Whenever possible, take the volley out of the air before it drops below the net. This allows you to stay on the offensive and it prevents your opponent from regaining control. Okay, tip. Be ready to let the ball go, judging that the ball will go out. Here's something that a lot of people say. If it's high, let it fly. Sorry about that. But yeah, if it's high, let it fly. Try and judge that. If it's coming at you, shoulder height, get out the way. Okay, so that's the volley, basically. Okay, guys, I've got Kevin Beeson here, fantastic coach. He's all over Senior Pickleball Tips with his coaching posts and tips and that. Volleying, Kevin. As we're seniors, you know, we get to the non-volley zone as quickly as we can. The volleys come thick and fast. What's your advice?
Well, on the volley is make sure that your paddle is up in front of you and that your ready position is away from your body. You want your elbows up on the table, get those elbows away from your body. Think of your paddle as a lightsaber where you're going to follow the ball with your paddle, keeping that paddle in the same line as where the ball is, okay? Your ready position should not have your elbows at your side like a little T-Rex or a little alligator, right? Okay, crocodile arms. So you know it's coming fast, so go out and meet the ball. Don't let the ball play you play the ball.
Yeah, that's really good. I mean, I sometimes say, and tell me if I'm right or not, is that people coming from a table tennis background, being at the volley zone, They're sort of used to hitting the backhand sort of like 85% of the time, and only just having to turn around for the forehand when they're really necessary. Is that similar when you're volleying in pickleball?
All right, are you ready for this, Paddy?
Go on.
75% of your dinks and your volleys should be with your backhand.
Yeah.
With your backhand area, you can cover so much space in front of you. With your forehand, you can only cover, if you're right-handed, only slightly to the right. Very difficult to cover straight off your right shoulder. Very comfortable, very difficult to cover off your chest or your left shoulder. Yeah. Backhand.
Yeah, very good. So there you go, folks. Another great tip from Kevin Beeson. Kevin, thanks so much for that tip. You're an absolute star. All right, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
So, thank you, Kevin, for those wise words. I especially liked the idea of having a lightsaber and pointing it at the ball the whole time. I think that's a great idea. Okay, everyone, we'll leave it there, and may now your volleys be as crisp and clean as ever. I'm sure you don't want to miss any of these absolutely super duper Senior Pickleball Tips podcast episodes. So please find us on Spotify, iTunes and Amazon, or you can just ask Alexa. And also remember, we've got the Senior Pickleball Tips Facebook group. We've got these podcasts already mentioned, but also we are starting the Senior Pickleball Academy on the school platform. So find us there. Okay, bye for now.